Are you sick and tired of all the hype about how easy final expense insurance sales is? And maybe you're just really wanting to hear some facts. You really want to find out what is this business really about? Well, this is the video for you. I'm going to give you 6 things to really take to heart because there's so much hype in this industry, my friends. 90% of the agent force fails. Yes, the F word. They fail out of this industry because they fail to understand that the business is simple, yes, but easy it is absolutely not. And so many people are just shined on with the hype. Wow, I can make 6 figures and put in almost no effort. Well, I want to do that. I can sit in my pajamas and put no effort and engagement into my business and somehow have a business. And this is how agents get hurt. So I'm going to give you what you need to hear today and maybe not necessarily what you want to hear. So I hope you enjoy this. Before I go through these 6 things with you, my name's Jason, and I'm just insanely blessed to recruit and partner with some of the most amazing brand new and veteran insurance agents selling shoulder to shoulder life, Medicare, and annuities face to face, but more importantly, in the telespace. So, free resources for your taking at jasonfinalexpense.com. And thank you for joining with me in this content. I hope it really is a help to you because, like I said before, there's so much hype in this space and it hurts a lot of agents. So, first off, understand that the business is simple, yes, easy. Absolutely not. So, if you're taking notes, number one of the 6 points that I'm going to drop to you is this is a mindset business. If you want to make the money, you've got to have a positive and powerful mind. Positive, positive, positive. And you're going to get so much negative. I cannot emphasize this enough. The final expense market and even the life insurance market is plagued with people that have just failed out of the industry 90% because they failed to understand how pain really has a way of diminishing your belief. And belief is the backbone of this industry. If you don't think you can do it anymore, you're probably right. It's a painful playground. And if you think this business is all hype and has no risk, well, there is no reward without risk. So understand pain, and pain is necessary for you to find profitability. So your mindset has to be insanely strong if you want even a chance of making the money. So mindset has to be positive, has to be powerful, even though it's painful and at times even punishing. Agents that are long-term successful in this space know how much rejection and pain we truly face. So what you need to hear is that it's painful. All right. What gets typed up is that, oh, it's easy, easy, easy street. Everybody buys from you, buy these leads, and it's lots of yeses. Well, it's a lie from the pits. You're going to hear no way more than you ever get told yes. Normally on a 3-to-1 ratio. If you have 3 presentations, you're going to get 1 sale on average if you're a good closer. But the mind is very important to you making money in this space. Number 2, you can't be a professional without putting in the work. So many people think they can jump into a new profession, put almost no effort into it, and you expect to get lots of paper on the other side out of this space. Come on, we got to think about this. My friends, you were hyped into thinking that the business didn't look like you owning the business. You've got to be a professional. You've got to put in the work if you want a chance of making the wealth. Final expense insurance sales is a performance-based business. There's no participation trophies in this space. Not everybody's a winner. And that's what gives you the ability to make crazy amounts of money if you're successful. And 90% of insurance agents fail because they don't want to put in the work to become a professional. They don't want to train like their success truly is dependent upon it. And if you don't put much into this industry, you probably won't get much out of it. This is why for telesales, we have a 5-day telemastery program where we practice, we drill, we rehearse before you go buying leads and losing your lunch because you don't know how to handle, mail it to me, or I don't got money. You've got to be prepared. You must put in the work if you want even a chance of making the wealth, my friends. There's no guarantee of success in this space. And you've got to understand you must be on point or you may put yourself into a place of failure. And I know that's not who you are, but understand you've got to put in the work. This is your career. It's your calling. You cannot, under any circumstances, treat this like a job. It's just too tough for that. All right. You got to really focus on this like it's your everything. Even if you're a part-time final expense insurance agent, you've got to put in full-time effort when you engage on every call, whether you're a face-to-face insurance agent or a final expense telesales insurance agent. There's really no tune different here. You've got to focus with everything that you have if you want to find this working out. It's not an easy business, but it is simple. So to recap, number one, positive and powerful mind. Number two, you can't be a professional without putting in the work. It'll really harm you. Warrior mentality all the way through. If you're a part-time insurance agent, you can focus on excuses or you can focus on engagements. If you're a face-to-face full-time agent, guess what? You can focus on excuses or you can focus on engagement. Action will fix your problems. And if you put in a little, you're probably going to get out a little or nothing on the other side. This business looks like hard work. And a lot of people hype this business. It may be shining you on thinking you don't have to do any work and somehow you're going to make the wealth because you have an insurance license. Come on. That's a quick way to lose and get hurt in this space. Just stay out of the industry. It's too painful to hear that, and much more painful when you realize you got to learn the hard way. So you can't be a professional without putting in the work. Please understand warrior mentality. Now, number three is equally as important. You've got to have skills. You've got to have skills. This is why scripts, this is why systems are so important to you having a chance of finding success. The business is extremely simple, but it is far from easy. And if you don't have a system that works, if you don't have scripts that will help you stay on track, everything is going to go off track and you're not going to be able to take home the same levels of success that you could if you maybe learned an easier way, because the business is not easy. So follow good systems, follow good scripts, make sure you've got great trainers that give you one-on-one mentorship, one-on-one training like what we do here at Jason Final Expense. You've got to have systems. You have to have rebuttaling systems and scriptings and quoters and everything ready so that you can bleed out your insecurity, so you can unleash the beast that you know you can become. It comes from you having competence and confidence and then create a way for yourself. But you've got to have the skills to pay the bills, right? You've got to have everything you need. Scripts and systems matter. Learning the hard way, oh my goodness, it's painful. A lot of folks grab a free script here, a free script there, or they try to like Frankenstein glue scripts together and hopefully it'll get a work. And oh man, don't learn this way. It'll hurt you, my friends. There's already been many casualties that have gone before you and tried that and failed. Try to diminish that in front of you. Get around good people that are MDRT qualifiers, MDRT agents who can make a way for you. It's very powerful that you vet your trainers, but make sure you've got powerful agents like who we are here that can help give you the roadmap, but you've got to be the one that controls your business. There's no participation trophies, and understand it's a performance-based business. You've got to have the skill, but you've got to have the will to work. And these days, nobody likes to hear the WORK. They don't. They want to hear easy. They want to hear easy. They want to hear the hype. Oh, I can make piles of money and I don't have to put in the work. Even when you have the skills, tip number 4, you've got to have consistency. Consistency. You can call or you can call it quits. You can make one more call or guess what? You can quit. This industry is lined with people that have a whole lot of quit up in them. Do you have a whole lot of work up in you? When it's that fight or flight, do you find yourself into action? Do you find yourself digging deep, doing the most important thing? Can you stay disciplined? Consistency is one of the keys to you having a chance, not a guarantee, but a chance of capitalization. So many people aren't consistent, and then they wonder why they've created their own chaos. So many people are trained and then don't stay in a state of learning, and then they leave the industry and say the business doesn't work. Well, the business doesn't work unless we do. And it is so important to understand work is necessary, but we've got to have consistency. We've got to have a deep level of discipline. Now, tip number 5 that I'll share with you is you've got to have leads, and a lot of them. If you lack belief, believe it or not, you won't buy leads. If you're a brand new insurance agent and you've been trained and you don't buy leads, well, you don't believe in yourself. Belief is everything. And if you're not buying leads, you're not going to launch. You're going to maybe buy a couple leads when you knew you should have bought a lot of them, and then the business won't work out. Leads are the lifeblood of this space. And maybe you don't have a lot of money for final expense or life insurance leads, that's okay. We can get you aged leads 90 days or less for $1.70 a piece currently. Reach out at jasonfinalexpense.com. We can get you those resources, but start with an aged lead. Don't stay there. Get yourself elevated to an exclusive lead because time is your most precious resource. And a lot of agents rock themselves out of this industry because they didn't realize how precious time was. You want to be profitable, you want to have the best chance of it, you better learn to manage your time or your time will manage you. It'll take you out, my friends. You've got to be doing income producing activities at every given minute, but leads are everything. And if you have limited belief and you've got the bucks, you are going to leave this industry as fast as you came in. You've got to have enough leads. If you're a full-time insurance agent, you should be having 80 to 100 leads a week, and you should be buying leads every week, just like a conveyor belt if you want to be able to capitalize in this space. And I know it's scary, but you've got to have systems, right? You got to have scripts that you use all the time. Guess what? You got to have systematic delivery of leads if you want to make it in this space. Number 6, if you're taking notes and still watching at this point, understand that rejection is very real and it is necessary and needed to you being profitable. You're going to be able to do 3 presentations if you're a great agent, and you're going to find that one person will buy from you out of 3 on average. Rejection is real, it's necessary, it's painful, and if you want to be profitable, you're going to learn to embrace rejection, not taking it personal, but knowing it's part of the process to move forward to help protect these great people. But rejection is raw. It doesn't feel great. Back to tip number 1, the mindset. If you're positive and powerful in your mind, you've got a chance of making money, but never a guarantee. And so many insurance agents with number 6, rejection seeps in like the cold and just clocks them because they don't believe anymore that they've got what it takes. They've lost their mojo, and that's a fast way to not make any money. So I hope you weren't shined on in this industry. Believe in the hype that you don't have to train and you can somehow make piles of money. You don't have to work and somehow the business is going to work out. The business never works unless we do. If you need a good work family to call a home, Jason at jasonfinalexpense.com. Love to help you and serve you if you'd like to email me, but we want to help you understand that the business is amazing, but it is very much far from easy. If you got anything that you need or anything we can serve you with, let us know. But believe you've always got what it takes. I appreciate you and I hope this helps.